Hello my lovelies, welcome back to this perfume and luxury channel. Today we're talking about Quiet Luxury perfumes. If you have no idea what Quiet Luxury is, it is a trend, some might say that it has been around for ages, but really came about and has been discussed more because of Gwyneth Paltrow and when she went to court quite recently and it was all televised, she wore these Quiet Luxury looks, no brand logos, just really high quality basics. And Vogue started pricing all of these looks and it turns out she wore like really expensive outfits, but it all looked very normal and people started discussing what is Quiet Luxury. And to me, perfume is the perfect example of Quiet Luxury, because if you're wearing a scent and nobody knows what it is, then somebody has to ask you what you're wearing. It is a luxury beauty product that you smell like, other people are able to notice it, but you're not wearing a brand logo. But there's some perfumes that are recognizable, and to me those are definitely not Quiet Luxury. Something like Baccarat Rouge, it's very popular. People will be able to know, oh, she's wearing either Baccarat Rouge or a dupe, or something very popular like Chanel, Coco Mademoiselle. You know, those perfumes that a lot of people have as their signature scents. So these are not that. These are Quiet Luxury perfumes that will make you feel special, but nobody will be able to quite put a finger on what it is. So that is like your daily luxury splurge. By the way, my name is Monica and this channel is all about my perfume obsession. I've got loads of perfumes, so you can trust my opinion, hopefully. And I also love talking about luxury, so luxury handbags and fashion in general. So subscribe if you haven't already. And now let's start this list of 11 Quiet Luxury perfumes. Well, it's really 10, but I want to give this one an honorable mention because most of these perfumes on this list are niche, just because I find that niche are more Quiet Luxury because not many people know about them. But this one is a designer perfume. It's a newer release and I would put it on this list because it's newer and it smells very Quiet Luxury, beautiful. It's the new Pivot Eau de Toilette Intense from Issey Miyake, and this scent is absolutely stunning. It's floral and fruity and gentle. It's very radiant, perfect for spring, summer. It just is perfect for every day. You can't go wrong with such a perfume. Everybody will absolutely love it on you and will ask you what you're wearing, but you might tell them, you might not. And this one as well lasts a really long amount of time, which for such a light, pretty floral scent with peony is quite rare. So I would say this one is a really like a gem in the designer sphere for Quiet Luxury, and I love the bottle as well, so I wanted to give this one an honorable mention. Another fragrance on this list is M+ Mandarin Molecule 01 from Eccentric Molecules. This sort of perfume is for me definitely Quiet Luxury. It's juicy mandarin scent that lasts, and let me tell you, that is hard to do in a perfume. Usually mandarin just disappears very quickly off your skin, but this scent is super simplistic, but it lasts and it projects really nicely. This is a sort of a perfume that I would wear on a hot summer's day or to work, and I know that I wouldn't smell anybody that smelled like this around me. I would feel like putting something extremely luxurious and beautiful on me. And that is the key for me for Quiet Luxury, because you don't want to scream like, oh, I bought this perfume and it cost me so much. And you know, it's not like a status sort of a perfume. It's not like a Chanel bag, for example. Everybody knows the Chanel CC logo. This is more your like under the radar Hermes sort of minimal branding perfume, and it's beautiful. If you love something super fresh, this one is really nice. The iris one is also really beautiful. If you love iris, try it out. this line is amazing. Another quite luxury perfume, and let me know, by the way, in the comments what is quite luxury for you, whether it's perfume or maybe something else that you splurge on but nobody really, will know about it unless they ask. For me, it's Ingredients from Maison Crivelli. This is my go-to perfume. This is one of my perfumes that I don't talk about a lot because this is actually my more of a signature scent, although it's hard with my collection to have a signature scent. This is definitely one of the most worn perfumes. I'm wearing it today. It's exclusive to Maison Crivelli's website, so you can't get it anywhere else. And it is truly such a stunning and different scent. You won't have smelled anything like it. Super potent, super strong. Smells kind of like staticky, fresh dried laundry, but super spicy, really spicy and really strong. So if you love this kind of vibe, if you love sort of unisex, really unique fragrances, this one, you only need like 2 sprays and you'll smell for days. Like, it's actually hard to get rid of the smell. It smells beautiful and calming, and it's just so unique. Next, if you are maybe going on holiday, or if you live in a hotter climate, or you want something super fun holiday-like, but you don't want to go for something overdone, like for example Tom Ford's line like Neroli Portofino. All of these, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but everybody knows them. I love them as well. But if I wanted to put on a quite luxury perfume that was this sort of a freshy, a luxurious, think French Riviera 5-star resort sort of a fragrance, then I would go for something a bit more niche. Perris Monte Carlo Arancia di Sicilia. This, I'm not even like a huge fan of fresh fragrances, citrusy fragrances, but this is absolutely amazing. This is like your blood orange with a bit of the chocolatey, but it's like such a light touch, but it's there, like a chocolatey surrounding. It smells incredibly juicy, like the orange was just warmed by the sun and it's just so ready to eat. Just refreshing, incredibly beautiful. Ingredients are really amazing, and just look at this bottle, it's absolutely stunning as well. Next, I wanted also to choose something for those of you that love sweetest fragrances, and this would be my pick. It's Casamorati's Bouquet Ideal. This scent is so cute. To me, this is mouth-wateringly candy-like, but in a sophisticated way. So if you love sweet fragrances that are also a bit floral, a bit ambery, but like on a lighter scale, they're not like super dense and heavy and cloying. This is beautifully light, but really incredibly sweet, really high quality, lasts a really long amount of time, and yeah, just the quality is there as well with this one, and I bet nobody from your friend group will be able to pinpoint the exact scent you're wearing. Next up, you might have heard of Parfums de Marly or PDM, but to me, for example, Delina would be one of those scents that is not really quite luxury, just because in big cities it's very popular, even amongst those people who don't know much about niche perfumes. That one, it's good, it's great, I love it, it's good for a reason. But if you want a quite luxury perfume, I would go for something else from the range like this. This is Valaya, the newest release, and it's stunning. Try it on your skin, because on paper it can be a bit harsh, but let me tell you, this is absolutely stunning. It's a delicate, musky, laundry fresh, but in like a really soft, comforting way, peachy, fuzzy sort of a fragrance. Smells absolutely amazing, calming in the air. You just smell super clean, but in a niche fragrance form. Can't sing this one enough praises. And the bottle, again, it's stunning. Next up, we've got a fragrance for those of you that love rose, and it's one of the most popular most popular notes in perfumery, so I bet loads of you watching love rose. But I wanted to give you quite a luxury rose, so not quite as popular smelling, and I would go for something like this. It is called Rose Incense from Amouage, and this is such a beautiful scent. It's a rose, such a high quality rose too. It's quite dry, slightly sweet, very natural smelling, a bit spicy. There's something about this that smells just so regal, beautiful, like not trying too hard. This is a rose that is not overtly sweet, it's not overtly fresh, it doesn't smell like your granny's like bathroom soap or anything. This is a perfect, confident in itself rose fragrance, not trying too hard. I could imagine Gwyneth Paltrow wearing something like this. This smells quite realistic. It's not overtly perfumey. It's not like 1,000 of notes just trying to smell so impressive. This is laid back, but such a stunning, clean, spicy rose. Ooh, beautiful. Next up, more of a woody scent, and this one, it is popular, but I would say it's still very luxurious smelling, and this one smells a bit different on loads of people depending on who you are and your body chemistry. Oud Satin Mood from MFK. This scent is absolutely divine. It's one of my signature scents as well, and it's a beautiful satiny, velvety rose that is dark, that is sexy. It's super plush, I would say. It's just plush. It feels like a nice sort of cozy material against your skin. Projects like crazy. This really smells luxurious, beautiful. You can get something like this and maybe get another rose fragrance from this list and then layer them both together. That is also quite luxury to me, because then it's even if you find those two fragrances or three that perfectly pair together, then that is even more unique and more custom to you, like what fragrances you love. This scent, absolutely worth it. If you prefer more of a drier rose rather than a silky, sweeter rose, then go for the Silk Mood one, Oud Silk Mood. That one is also beautiful, a bit drier, a bit more unisex smelling, I would say. So pick your own, but MFK, absolutely amazing. Next up, we've got French brand Diptyque, and I would say Eau de Well is one of those perfumes that, yes, it's quite popular, but it's still quite luxury to me just because of the way it smells. This is a timeless perfume. It's a French vanilla perfume. It's sweet but not too sweet. It's quite spicy with that black pepper. And to me, this is like just such a joyous and radiant vanilla scent. It's not, again, it's not too cloying, not too sweet. This scent just is really amazing around you when you wear it. It smells like fall to me, like brown leaves, like cafe lattes, chai lattes as well, with the spices in there. It's really heartwarming, this fragrance, and it's one of those that doesn't, it's not super strong, but it is really, like, you can still be smelled. So to me, this is definitely quite luxury and something that is precious, that is beautiful, and that you'll wear for years to come. Another quite luxury scent. This is actually from a designer domain, but it is the exclusive line, so it's still put it on this list, and it is Hermes Santal Massoya. This scent is so unusual. This is for somebody who loves, to me, like leather scent, like horses smell, because this is a sandalwood scent that is a bit milky, a bit lactonic, and it also has this leather smell to it. It does smell a bit like, if you have ever ridden horses, that sort of like animalistic scent that you get on your body like after riding horses. This has got a touch of it, and it makes it so unique, really like carnal and quite sexy to me. It's such an unusual scent. The perfumer that did this is like a master perfumer. You will just be wearing like a piece of art on your body when you wear anything really from this line, but I would recommend Santal Massoya as like this super unique fragrance. Really beautiful, definitely quite luxury. And another one on this list is this one, commodity gold. To me, this is Quiet Luxury because it's very delicate, it's barely there, yet it makes such a lasting impression. I love wearing this casually. It is so beautiful, ambery, slightly spicy, it's warm. It actually reminds me a bit of Eau de Javel, but even lighter, even fresher. It's such a beautiful scent, and it's definitely something that if you're a person who doesn't enjoy like a super strong perfume, but you want to smell beautiful, you want to really smell well put together and smell like something a bit different than designer, then go for something like this. This is delicate, but definitely gives you that quiet luxury smell. I think I've got some code, like a discount code for this line of perfumes, so I'll link it down below. Any discounts I've got for any perfumes I'll always put in the description if I ever have any for you to enjoy. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already under Monica Cioch, which is my surname. I'll also link it in the description so you can find me there to see me talking about perfumes and also styling outfits. Let me know what is your favorite quiet luxury pick of a fragrance so that other people can also get your guys' suggestions as well. And I'll see you in the next one.